Let's try a program which will use multiple while loops rather than single while loop. We will not say a while loop inside a while loop, but we will have two distinct and identifiable individual while loops. So I have a title at this place. I'll say a program to display the individual digits of a given integer number. If the example is given as 523, the individual digits have to be displayed in this fashion: 5, 2 and 3. Now question comes, how do I display 5 first? You would have a rough idea if you have listened carefully the previous videos, where the individual digits were extracted using a while loop. And now you might say that since the individual digits were extracted, why don't we try and display those individual digits? If I display those individual digits, then probably the display is done as 3 first, then 2 and then 5. Why not 5 to 3? Why 3 to 5? Because the extraction process always begins from right and it moves towards left. So first it displays a 3 and then it displays 2 and then it displays 5, because the extraction process is always first of 3, then of 2 and then of 5. So what I need to do is, somehow if the number n is given to me as 523, I had to now try and extract the leftmost digit first, which is as such not possible. With some additional instruction definitely it might be, but with this simple logic it is not that easy. Why don't we stick to the traditional idea of extraction of the digits? So we have r as garbage. Let me first find the reverse of the number. We know the reverse logic. Why don't we now reverse this particular number? 523, why don't we now make it as 325? So extract the 523 mod 10, do spell the results along with me. 523 mod 10 is 3, 523 by 10 is 52, 0 into 10 plus 3 is 3. After that 52 mod 10 is 2, 52 by 10 is 5, 3 into 10 is 30 plus 2 is 32. After that 5 mod 10 is 5, 5 by 10 is 0, 32 into 10 is 320 plus 5 is 325. So we have written a traditional while loop which works for extraction of the digits and storing it in reverse order using the previous concept itself. Now what you need to do is, you redo the entire task one more time. After obtaining the reverse, you redo the entire task one more time. Now try to extract the digits from reverse rather than the number. So I'll try this operation on the other side. Extract the digits from rev. So now rev is 325. Start extracting the digits from rev. So 325 mod 10 is what? 5. And 325 by 10 is what? 32. Now what should we do with the value of r? R should be displayed on screen, because we got to the value of r as 5. So 5 is displayed on the screen. Let's say the output as 5. If I use a slash and escape sequence, it will get the cursor on the next line. So 32 mod 10. Keep on doing this. 32 mod 10 is 2. I'll spell the expression and you can spell the results for me. 32 mod 10 is 2. 32 by 10 is 3. 2 will be displayed on the screen. 3 mod 10 is 3. 3 by 10 is 0 and the result is displayed as 3. So 5 to 3 and I have got the 5 to 3. So I had to now write two distinct while loops. First while loop to do this particular operation. Second while loop to extract the digits again one more time, but this time for rev. And here rev has to be stringed and extraction has to be done from rev. And then I'm supposed to display these values of r. Now let's see the entire code for doing this particular operation at this place. The entire program has been written for you. So I had to now just do the operation of first reverse. So now I'll have enter the number. If I go back with my example of 523, your n is the input which has been given, 523. Read the number. While n greater than 0, 523 greater than 0, what are the variables which I have used? I have used r, which is say initially garbage, and rev, which is 0 initially. Now as such, I don't need any additional variable, so cut that. You can place a semicolon directly at this place. I'll have a semicolon. So rev is 0. Rev is 0. Clear screen. Ask the user to enter the number. Number is entered as 523. Read the number into n while n greater than 0. Number is greater than 0. True. True in the sense, start extraction. R equals to n mod 10. 523 mod 10 is 3. 523 by 10 is 52. After that, rev equal to rev into 10 plus R. So 0 into 10 plus 3 is 3. After that, second execution. This is the first execution of the upper while loop. 52 mod 10 is 2. 52 by 10 is 5. 3 into 10 plus 2 is 32. This is the information which we acquired at the second execution. Third execution will occur because n is still what? N is 5. 5 greater than 0, true. 5 mod 10 is 5. 5 by 10 is 0. These are the results which we obtained at the third execution. So 32 into 10 is 320 plus 5 is 325. So when we go back, n is 0, so the operation completes. So when the first while loop completes the operation, after that I want to start the second operations. So it says while rev greater than 0. Rev, what is the value of rev? That is 325. Now I am supposed to rewrite the exact upper while loop, but this time with the value of r. With the value of r storing the individual digits of rev, not of n. In the first while loop, we extract the digits from n. In the second while loop, we have to extract the digits from rev. So let's start while rev greater than 0. Rev is what? 325. 325 greater than 0, true. R equal to rev mod 10. So R is now 5 in this case. And rev equals to rev by 10. 325 by 10 is 32. Displays particular phi on the screen. So it says phi is displayed, and after that get the next line. Go back. 32 greater than 0, true. 32 mod 10 is what? 2. Now this is for the first time. 32 is greater than 0, true. True hai, second execution will start. So 32 by 10 is 3. That will be stored into rev. Displays particular 2, that is the value of r. Go back. 3 mod 10 is what? 3, because 3 is greater than 0, hence the third execution will begin. After that it says 3 mod 10 is 3. 3 by 10 is 0. And after that print the value of r. R value is 3. So I displayed 5, 2, 3 on the screen. And before this number, I display title called as the individual digits are. So here, whatever the results which have been said in the first part is the upper while loop, and the second is again for the lower while loop. But here, this while operates on n, and this while operates on the value of rev. So whenever the extraction process has to be done from right to left, it is the traditional one. Right to left is the traditional one. But if I have to extract the leftmost digit first, it is not possible. Hence, what I need to do is, I need to first get the reverse of the number and then try the extraction. When you reverse the number and try the extraction, it is as good as extracting the leftmost digit first and then towards the right hand side. Right? So, if they ask you to extract the rightmost digit rather than the leftmost digit, then not possible directly, but definitely you can try with the reverse and then extract the numbers. So this is how we display these individual digits. If the digits have been asked to display with spaces, then instead of slash n, you can use just a blank space or slash t also. So at the end of every video, as I have said, pause this, make a note of this particular program, have a hands-on so that you can give some input and obtain the desired output. Thank you.